Today, our very special guest, our friend, Major Thomas Hinzman, is here from the Salvation Army. Major Tom, good morning to you.
Good morning, Fred. How are you?
So great to have you here. Anybody you want to say hi to?
I want to say hi to my staff. We have the best staff in the world. You know, when you think about how difficult it is to get things ready for your own family for Christmas,
Yeah.
my staff is getting Christmas ready for probably 3,000 families this Christmas.
Wow.
And they're just amazing.
That is amazing. Yeah. And you and your wife have been with the Salvation Army how long now?
Yeah, we've been Salvation Army officers now for almost 37 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's amazing. And how long have you been serving here in Lancaster?
We've been in Lancaster for about 2.5 years,
Yeah.
and we have 9 years to go till retirement, so we're hoping they just leave us alone.
Leave you here because you love it here.
We love it here.
Yeah,
It's
now we're going to
beautiful.
talk about Coats for Kids, which is also celebrating a big milestone this year. But before you do, I understand yesterday you kicked off serving your families for Christmas. Tell us about that.
Sure, yeah. Yesterday we started our Christmas distribution for the toys and food for the families. And we had over 1,000 children that we helped with brand new toys yesterday. And over 453 families that came in yesterday. And today's day 2, and we have the rest of the week to do that.
And you already have 400 scheduled to come just Friday.
Yes,
So
Friday alone.
you
yeah.
guys are really serving a lot of people this week and bringing a lot of joy and Christmas to them. You have any great stories from just even yesterday that you could share with us about what you guys do?
Christmas is a difficult time for a lot of people, but as we walk the parents through to pick out toys for their children, one lady, we realized that she was picking out gifts for her 9-year-old daughter, her sister, and we said, "What is the story behind that? Why isn't your mom here to do this?" And she said, "My mother died in August, and I'm responsible now for my 9-year-old sister." Wow. And so here was a young lady herself, probably in her early 20s, and she's responsible now for her younger sister. And so we had the opportunity to pray with her and share a gift for her for Christmas, and it was wonderful.
Them. That's wonderful. Let's talk about Coats for Kids because you're kicking that off as well. Tell us about that.
Yeah, this year we've already given out over 1,800 coats to children in need. And we started in October, and we'll go all the way up through the end of March. And so we know that we'll probably give out another 500 to 1,000 coats from now until then. And people who are in need of coats should just give us a call, and we will help any child that needs a coat up to age 16.
That's amazing. Are you still taking donations if folks want to help in that way?
Absolutely. Yeah, this is our week for raising the funds to help pay for those coats. And then also anybody who wants to drop off a brand new coat, they can do that. We only give out brand new coats.
Which is amazing. So if folks want to help financially, what's the best way or easiest way for them to do that?
They can either send a check to us, or they can go online to the Salvation Army and they can leave a contribution there. And we have one specifically for Coats for Kids. It's salarmy.us/CFK2024.
Okay. And are you seeing, you guys are right there on the front lines of, folks in need. Are you seeing a bigger need this year? What's it like as far as what you see?
Yeah, it seems like this whole year we've noticed an increase in the number of people coming to us for assistance. And the thing is, the increase is also meaning that the needs are greater, because people owe more money, or because the prices of rent and utilities have gone up. Now when they come to us with a shutoff notice, it's way higher than what it's been in the past.
Yeah.
So it's been a huge increase this year.
Wow. If you'd like to help out with the Coats for Kids campaign or with anything Salvation Army is doing, you can check it out online. Now, your salvationarmy.org is your main place where they can find out the information. Or the special one for Coats for Kids, salarmy.us/CFK2024. That CFK stands for Coats for Kids. Yeah. Major Tom, we'll talk more with you coming up in just a bit. Our very special guest today, Major Tom from the Salvation Army in Lancaster. And we're talking about Coats for Kids and all the other people that they are serving throughout the holiday season. Good morning again.
Good morning.
Major Tom. Always great to have you here.
Thank you.
You guys are very busy all year long, but especially at Christmas. Tell us what you're doing this week.
Yeah, with the Coats for Kids, this is our campaign week, and we've already helped over 1,800 kids, and we usually have 3,000 coats on hand when we start the season.
Amazing.
And so we still have several coats that we can give out for any families that would need a coat. We had one single mom just come to us recently. She had 4 children, and they were new to the area. The kids were new in school, And so she was by herself, and she came in and she was looking for coats for her kids. And we asked her if there's anything else that they might be able to use, because we knew that they were new in the area.
Right.
And she said that unfortunately her kids had been sleeping on the floor, and they were covering up with whatever she could find, towels, hoodies, whatever. And for us, this time of year, many people come to us not with just coats, but they bring us blankets and everything else.
Right.
So we were able to provide her with everything she needed for her kids. And you could see like the weight of the world come off of her shoulders as she was leaving our facility that day.
That's amazing. Yeah. That is amazing.
God is good.
You served over 1,000 kids yesterday, 400 families. You're going to probably do that every day this week.
Every day this week.
It's amazing. So not just coats, but you're giving all kinds of things. Tell us about all the ways you're serving families.
Sure. With each family, they receive a food gift card so that they'll have food for the holiday season. Then each child gets several gifts from our toy shop, and all the toys are brand new toys, none that are used, and we provide for thousands of kids. Last year we provided for over 6,000 children.
Amazing.
So I anticipate that number to be close to that again this year.
Let's talk a little bit about the new toys, the new coats. There's a reason behind why you do that.
There is, yeah. Especially when it comes to coats and toys, there's something special when somebody receives something new. There's nothing wrong with anything that we have that's used.
Right.
But a lot of these kids, that's all they've ever received is anything that's been used. So when we can provide them with a brand new coat that they know that is new, or a brand new toy, there's really something special about that. Especially when they're talking with their friends in school, or when they go to school and they have a brand new coat on, and it gives them some self-worth and makes them realize that somebody really does care for them.
If somebody's listening and their kids need a coat, or if they know someone, the neighbor kids need a coat, what's the easiest or best way for them to get a coat this year?
The best way for them to get a coat is to either call us and set up an appointment, or just stop by. We're there every day, Monday through Friday, from 8:30 to 4 o'clock p.m., and they can just stop by the office and we'll help them with a coat.
And where are you located?
We're at 131 South Queen Street.
And what's your phone number?
It's 717-397-7565.
I'm curious, where do you keep 3,000 coats?
We have a room storage area on our third floor that we have racks and racks of coats as we buy them. And we buy them up after Christmas because they'll go on sale. So we have some great partnerships here in the community that help us buy these coats for really next to nothing.
Yeah.
We bought some $75 coats last year for $8.95.
That's amazing.
And when you're buying 3,000 coats, it goes a long way.
It goes a long way.
Wow.
So folks not only can make a donation of a coat, a new coat, they can actually make a donation so that you could buy coats after Christmas is over.
Yeah, sometimes it seems like the donation goes further if we buy the coats.
Yes.
Because we do get the great deals after the holidays.
Check it out online, salvationarmy.org, or you could check the very special Coats for Kids site, SAL Army, Salvation Army, salarmy.us, and then Coats for Kids, CFK 2024. So salarmy.us/CFK 2024. You always bring us such great stories of lives that are being changed through the Salvation Army. Can you leave us with a great story to inspire us this year?
Absolutely. Yesterday, I was privileged to walk one woman around to pick out toys for her children. And when I first got to the first table for her 10-year-old, I said, now you get to pick two of the big gifts, and then we're going to take you over to another table and you can pick 2 of the smaller gifts and then 4 other things for stocking stuffers. And she starts crying and she said, that's more than my kids have ever had before. And then I said, well, that's just for the first child. Now you get to pick for the other child. And she had no idea that she was going to get to do that for both children. And so the whole time she just had tears coming down. And so before she left, I thanked her for coming. And she said, you didn't know this, but she said, I just lost my job and I wasn't sure how I was going to provide for my kids for Christmas. And I heard about this and I signed up at the last moment. And that's why I'm here. So what a blessing that we were able to fill that gap for her.
Amazing.
Yeah.
That's a great story. Here's a chance for you to be a part of what God is doing through Salvation Army in Lancaster. SalvationArmy.org is the place, or you can check out salarmy.us/CFK 2024. The phone number, if you want to call and make an appointment, 717-397-7565. Major Tom, thank you so much for coming today.
Thank you. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you.